Do you have any other questions for me they may have not answered as of yet? Sorry.
Welcome to Fraud Criminals, where we uncover the dark realities of deception and crime. Today's topic: she defrauded her employer for thousands on the job before getting caught. Imagine a scenario where trust is shattered and greed takes over. At Burlington Coat Factory, an employee turned her cashier role into a personal cash grab. Instead of depositing money into the register, she methodically set it aside, amassing thousands of dollars per shift. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment act. It was a calculated scheme. Stick around as we dissect how her greed led to her downfall. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gripping stories like this.
Show me 10 over the homeowner. I'm going to take him to the traffic stop.
I'm Julianne. I called.
Hi, Julianne. I'm Officer Colazo.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for
So what's
coming.
going on?
Yeah, so we have an employee.
Okay.
She was a cashier, so over 4 shifts, starting on the 23rd of December. The last one was on the 1st.
Okay.
She was a cashier, ring up customers. Customers would hand her the cash. She'd take the cash, put it on the side of the register, finish the transaction. She'd take the cash. Yeah, yep. I'm shocked that she's still here.
When the police arrived, the manager laid bare the shocking details. The employee had been stealing consistently, even after receiving a warning. This wasn't a one-time lapse in judgment. It was a pattern of deliberate theft. What's more alarming is that she continued her scheme while under scrutiny, showing a blatant disregard for consequences. This level of audacity raises questions about her motives and the vulnerabilities in the system that allowed her to operate undetected for so long.
Well, that's good, at least.
Yeah, no issues. I've got video clips.
Okay.
Now, I don't remember. Do you guys have the ability to send the link through Axon?
No, we don't use Axon.
Yeah,
that would be the sheriff's office. But yeah, we don't use
Okay.
Axon.
Okay. Yeah. So then I would have to get you. Yeah. So our systems, like, we're getting away from like discs and stuff like that.
I
so
think the
it's
sheriff's office has, or not the sheriff's office, the detective.
Right.
So it's already after 5, so we're not going to be able to get it near them. So.
Okay.
I mean, you could always download it to a flash drive if that's possible, and then we could do it that way.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I mean, I have an ancient computer at home. I'm not local. I'm down in Central Florida. Yeah,
Okay.
I kept it because, everything
Right.
else,
Well, and even if it came to the point where if you can download it and email it, I can do that as well, and I can always upload it later. That's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Yeah, I can show you some clips just so you can see the
Right.
MO and everything.
Gotcha.
of it.
Well, let's
So
go.
okay,
Let's go have a chat with
Come
her.
on in.
So, if I read the notes right, it was a total of almost $2,000.
Yes. Yeah. She did it. She admitted to doing it and did, for like medical stuff for her mom.
Okay. I thought you said something.
Can you do a separate case number for the traffic stop?
I don't know.
And
So that,
1015 on
Well, she
that.
didn't walk past us.
Detective Thomas Thompson.
She didn't get up to use the
did you
bathroom.
just go into the bathroom to go look
No,
for
you went to the break room.
That's a break room. Here she is.
Yeah. Yeah, see.
If you guys want to have a seat, you can, please.
Ladies first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Put me back on.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Officer Coyaso. Do you have your ID or driver's license with you today? If I may. So what do you do for Burlington?
I'm a cashier.
Gotcha.
Oh, and this is...
Yeah, 4497.
Okay. And this is a statement written by you? Okay. All right. So currently you're being detained for an investigation. So before I can ask you questions relating to that, I do have to read your Miranda rights. This is my caveat, and I say this to everybody. Me reading your Miranda rights does not mean that you're currently under arrest at this time. It's just because you're not free to leave, I have to read you this, okay? Go ahead.
Trini, Vaughn, 74-29. She has a valid Class E that expires in 2024. And her 1043 from the call. So forget.
10-4, thank you. All right. If there's any part of it you don't understand, let me know, okay? Because this isn't something that people have done very often, if at all, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights? Have I explained them to you? Would you like to speak with me about what's going on? Okay, so my understanding is that you have taken some money while you're working as a cashier at the front. Can you tell me about that? Like, what's the purpose behind all this?
I needed the money.
Okay, you short on bills or
My mom,
your mom?
she's sick.
Like she's got like cancer, like really badly sick kind of stuff? How long has she been sick?
For a while.
Right.
She needs, she has to have surgery, and medications.
Right. Does she not have insurance or anything? No? Okay. So, before we go into the other stuff, there are programs out there to help. Okay? A lot of your hospitals and medical facilities are going to have caseworkers that can potentially point you in the right direction for programs or even alternatives to insurance, right? A lot of pharmaceutical companies, if you fall short on something, some of them are very well known to assist with payment plans or even potentially doing things for free, okay? The biggest thing for you and mom is you have to ask the right questions, okay? With what you've got going on, I shouldn't be here having this conversation with you. I think we can all empathize with you. That's a very serious thing to have to go through on your own, okay? But there's help out there. You just have to ask for it, okay? How many times did this happen?
A few.
What's a few? Because a few to me might be 3 or 4, or it might be 7, 8 to you, 3 or 4. Okay. Can you kind of tell me about how you proceeded with this? Like, what was, like, how did this happen? Like, how did you obtain this money?
On transaction, I would put it in, the numbers, but I wouldn't put the money in.
Okay. Were you still giving, like, the customers their change and whatnot? But you just put the money to the side and kept it for yourself? And this happened approximately 4 times? On the same day or different days? Different days. Okay. Were any of those, like, more than one on one day or just all spread across 4 different shifts?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I got you. And you wrote this today at 4:27 p.m. and this is your signature?
Yeah, I just
Okay. Okay, I'm a cashier at Burlington. I caused a loss of cash from the register within the last week. I need the money for my mom. She is very sick and needs surgery and medications. I know it was wrong because stealing isn't right, but I was in a desperate position. It's not like me to do so. Customer would pay and I would not put in register. I would put in aside and then continue transactions totaling $1,985. How much is mom's medical expenses?
It's a lot. The surgery alone
I gotcha.
is thousands of dollars.
Right. Does anybody else live at home with mom or is it just you and mom?
It's just her.
Okay. So it would be very disheartening and ill-advised for me just to not show some sense of sympathy. Okay. Depending on what Burlington decides to do at this point in time, is there anybody that you would need to contact so mom has someone to help her out? A friend, a family member? Okay.
It's just me.
Okay. Do you think mom would be okay for a day by herself if that were to be the case? Because obviously we don't want to leave mom by herself if she's so badly ill.
She has to take her medication and stuff. She can barely walk. She can't even move.
Is she bedridden?
Basically,
Okay.
she needs help to get up.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. And is Burlington wanting to prosecute?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see these videos if you have them available? And I'll write down my email for you if you'd like.
Oh, yep.
Oh, my fat behind in this chair.
Yeah, so here's an instance.
Has she seen this?
No, we haven't shown it to her.
Okay. Is it against y'all's policy for her to see it?
No, she can.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want her to, yeah, that's okay.
This is you? In the black sweater with your hair up?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I rewind this at all, or?
Yeah, yeah.
I got it.
Okay. Yeah, and then like, the clips are all, they're
Right.
same, same as that, just different.
Gotcha. So is this what you were talking about, where you take the customer's cash, you stick it next to the register? This is December 23rd
Yeah, that was the first
at
time.
8:05. Did you put the money in your pocket just then? Is that what I was seeing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
then
don't want to
yeah.
mess up your computer.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, oh, you're good. Yeah, and then, I mean, the clips are all,
Sorry.
oh, no, you're good. Yeah, they're all similar, same,
Mm-hmm.
same type of process. The cash will go on the side here, and then it'll go in the pocket.
Okay, another one at 8:49. Now, how were you folks able to determine the total?
Based on, watching the cash be handed,
Mm-hmm.
and then the amount that was typed in.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's a comparison to the
Yeah,
tickets.
comparison,
Okay.
yep, yeah, so if it was like, 120 cash, no cash went in, all went to the side.
Okay.
And then based on, I could show you, like our reporting, what that looks like in
Right.
terms of the shortages.
Right. And if it's possible to get a copy of that, that'd be great as well.
Yeah, I can show, after this video.
And either way, if you wanna email it to me, that works too.
Okay,
Now, it looks like you had did this twice on the 23rd, and then this day on the 30th is pretty much the same thing. You put the money next to the register and then you pocket it. And I appreciate your candor, Mrs. Khan, I really do.
yeah, she was, really open.
So what's this here? Is at one point you covered up some of the funds with this. Is that like a roll of paper towels or trash bag roll or something? Yeah, I'll bring it back so you can see it.
I'll be interested.
So, based off of the facts and circumstances, Burlington does want to pursue with criminal investigation, okay? So, because of the amount and the pattern of the activity, the way that you conducted yourself, it is a felony. So yes, you're going to be placed under arrest at this time. If you need to call mom, text her, whatever the case is, like I said, to show you some form of compassion, go ahead and call her, make a text message, whatever you need to. All right, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure mom's okay as well. So if there's someone that we need to call for, let's do that. The next thing is I can call the Department of Children and Families and just say, hey, look, unfortunately the daughter was placed under arrest today. Mom's, in her mid to late 50s. She's very sick, which is what led to the incident. So we're just a little concerned for mom if someone can just go and do a well-being check on her, make sure that she's okay, and offer her some services if she needs it.
How long am I gonna be?
So essentially what this is there's a bond schedule that we have to look at. All right, what the bond schedule is you pay a certain amount of money to a bondsman, some form of collateral, and you can get out within a few hours. If you're unable to bond yourself out of jail or have someone bond you out, you would have to go to first appearance in the morning, okay? And then the judge will look over all the paperwork, everything that me and you have talked about that I'm going to put in that paperwork, and they'll make a determination from there, especially if you don't have any other previous criminal history or anything like that, if they'll let you go. Okay. Do you have any other questions for me they may have not answered as of yet? Sorry.
Sincerely, and I wish your mom well. Thanks.
But I'll follow up with you if I don't get them tonight. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Sorry. 5657-1015.
Am I leaving my lunch and stuff?
Yeah, we'll worry about that some other time. Would it be an issue for her husband to come back later and grab her belongings, anything that's left here?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
If you want to take, we can grab it.
The only issue is if it's perishable stuff, it goes to the jail, they're just going to throw it in the trash.
Okay, yeah.
It's just containers on which you can actually throw it away. It's okay.
Okay. And go to the right. Yep, we're just going to go here to the right. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Mrs. Khan? Yeah, and there's a very good reason as to why. I won't tell you why, but I tell this to everybody. I'm not pointing fingers at you. I highly doubt it's the case with you especially, okay? But if there's anything on your person, inside your clothing, or anything when you go to the jail, even if it's just tobacco, if it goes into the jail, it's an additional charge for introduction of costs. Okay, gotcha. Like I said, I tell it to everybody, okay?
The woman was arrested and charged with grand theft, a crime that carries significant legal weight. Her sentence? 9 months of probation. While some might argue her actions were driven by desperation, she claimed it was for her grandmother. The law doesn't excuse theft. Now we turn to you. Do you think her reasoning justifies her crime, or was this purely an act of greed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching Fraud Criminals. If you found this story as compelling as we did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest investigations. Until next time, stay vigilant and question the stories behind the crimes.